Fam, what's going on? Kyle Henderson, Bama football on YouTube. Alabama released some footage on its social media account. Please follow them. This footage is courtesy of the University of Alabama. But when we slow down the footage and look to what we got going here, I'm going to walk you through. That's Rico Scott right there, number 11. Check out this. That is Drake Kirkpatrick going up against an Alabama wide receiver that looks like Latier Brooks. So Latier Brooks trying to make a play. Talked about him being an acrobat, but here comes Drake Kirkpatrick turning around, making a good play on the ball for an incompletion. This was just practice on Saturday. Love this part right here. You got DIJON Lee going up against Ryan Williams, right? So DIJON Lee, look at that length. You talk about that 6'4" defensive back going against the best wide receiver in college football, arguably, right? And making a play on him. I love it. Love to see it. Here comes DIJON Lee, and it looks like he's getting some dap from Jamarcus Shepard right there. So DIJON Lee doing his thing. Number one, this is Cam Howard right here catching the pass. Again, this was a practice on Saturday, closed to everybody, but they did release this footage. But it looks like, Isaiah Horton making a catch right there. You do have number 36, that is QB Reese, as you can see in the backfield. It looks like you have the two quarterbacks, Austin Mack and then Keelan Russell right here. This is Robert Gillespie, if you slow it down. What you have here is number 0, that was A.K. Deer, and then the defensive backs making a play in the backfield. That's Cam Howard. Number 21 is Drake Kirkpatrick, and then you have Luke Metz on that play right there. So just some footage to go over. Oh, this is a good one right here. You have Jeremy Bernard catching what looks to be some sort of a touchdown against Xavier Brown. Not surprised to see Jeremy Bernard making plays. Again, all footage courtesy of the University of Alabama. They release small pieces of footage. Please follow their social media account. I'm sure you do. A couple things do stand out. You know, these are all closed to everybody else. You're going to hear different things, but we can only report on what we see. And it is good to see some of the guys making plays regardless, offense, defense. Spirited group, and from what we hear close to the program, there's a lot of intensity, which is not surprising to necessarily hear. There's nothing like earth-shattering, but I do like the direction where they are right now compared to last year, because I feel like we have more answers at this point in time compared to last year, right? Last year, a lot of things are up in the air, and I know everybody's scared about the upcoming transfer portal on April 15th, but I don't know, looking at the guys that Alabama currently has, and specifically, I want to hit on this before I end this video. The guys that Coach Kalen DeBoer have brought in, they've been ballers. And you look at that class of 2025, the way that these young guys are starting to rise up. And we have no idea who's going to get opportunities, who's going to get reps. But I think it goes to show you that Coach Kalen DeBoer and Courtney Morgan put together a pretty damn good recruiting class in class of 2025. And hopefully those guys continue to develop here at the University of Alabama. Hey, I appreciate you guys being here. Drop a thumbs up on this video if you like the content. Please follow the University of Alabama, and appreciate them for allowing, the media and everybody else to get a look at, a small window of practice. Coming to you from beautiful Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Kyle Henderson of Bama Football on YouTube.